Undisputed champion, the Artist.
So much hype surrounding. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. No rest for the weary. You don't want to trade shots. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Now I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And we may see a stoppage here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
For defensive abilities. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Oh my goodness, Johnny! We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance without...
And there's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. A swing and a miss with that jab. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Jab slightly off target. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their... Whoa, wait a minute! Stumbling around in potholes. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they...
On to the fourth we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Which fighter will say no mas? Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This may do it. It's all coming to an end. Looks like trouble was averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
So close with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw, things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The defense failed them. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
This could be the end. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. What a nightmare scenario! Why weren't they more cautious? Well, there was... Here we go in the 6th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? There's a counter shot. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
Listen, really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Do you believe this? Nope, that hook won't score. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell for round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy, so told that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo. Step to the place on my J's on with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that pack from. And if I go broke, N95s and nitro slapped on. Soon put Chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flex, so I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars, I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't tech joke. In person they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the artist, and they will enjoy a power advantage. And they'll be facing Spaceman. And they do have a weight advantage here. If you like a lot of punches and quick hands, this is the division for you, the featherweight.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Here we have the artist from the Philippines, and they are the Undisputed champ. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
All the talking. And that's the opening bell, round one. With an uppercut. Miss with that jab. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. We're looking at the king of the ring, but how long will it last? Will they defend their undisputed title? Can't find a home in that jab. No rest for the weary. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach. Puller right there. The defense failed them. And Spaceman goes down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. It's not over till it's over. There's the bell for round 2. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. The corner's got... And make some spaceman for Spaceman. He's been dropped. I don't know, I got to take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your club.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Beautiful counter shot. The corner's got the tower. They're going to throw it in. And down goes Spaceman. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still undisputed champion, the Artist.